Hey everybody, this is Luis Diaz here. I'm just gonna do a quick review before I head into the gimnasio to get my swole on. Let's get this Extreme Rules review started. Brock Lesnar cashed in. That is the headline, and Becky takes a controversial bump. Wow. We'll get to that when we get to that. That's just the title to lure you guys in. My gosh, what a freaking... Let's just get right into it. Pre-show, Finn Balor versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the Intercontinental Championship. That was announced Sunday morning. I forgot when. Who cares? Gave that match a C. The match should have been longer. It was on the pre-show. They mini-screened it. But Shinsuke Nakamura got a victory, which is still good. So a C. That's it. Next, you had Tony Nese versus Drew Gulak, and man, they always give good pops, but they're always put on the pre-show. I'm talking about the 205 Live roster. They get treated like dirt, even though they're probably the stars of the show. C+, mini screened again, just because they're on the pre-show. Exciting short match, and Drew Gulak continues his reign. Sorry, my lips are like, whatever. Anyway. Next, we had a surprising start with Undertaker and Roman Reigns versus Shane McMahon and Drew McIntyre. And this was a good match. Taker still got it. I don't care what memes are out there, but he still has it. B+. Taker and Roman got the W. Really good. Taker, he delivered an old school, and my favorite move that he does, surprisingly, is a simple leg drop to the apron. On my notes here, I got that McIntyre is extremely intense. He claymored both Roman and Undertaker. They put him through a table with an elbow drop. Elias smacked him with a guitar. What else? And they hit a coast-to-coast on him. I thought Taker was going to die after this match. But gosh, Taker did the dead man. Eventually woke up, gave Shane a choke slam and to Elias. And here comes the best in the world, who fucked up a simple tombstone pile driver. He jumped the gun. Taker lost grip and dropped Shane. Shook his head like no. Picked his ass up himself. Let's go. Tombstone pile driver 1, 2, 3. Question after this match: when is the Undertaker gonna retire? Who knows? Who cares? Because his matches are continuously dropping. Next, we had Aleister Black versus Cesaro. No. Sorry, skipped the match. Next, we had Revival versus the Usos. In the Revival and the Usos, chemistry to me is very fluent. They can work with each other every single day out the week, and it would not be boring. It actually would be pretty exciting. There was a lot of great near falls in this match, but eventually the Revival came up with the win with the Shatter Machine, with some confusion with the ref, but hey, whatever. Aleister Black versus Cesaro was next. Gosh, this was a great match. Finally, we got to see Aleister Black with the door knocker, Cesaro. Long story short, Cesaro was uppercutting the hell out of Aleister throughout the whole match. Aleister was just showcasing his athleticism and his striking. There was a point where Aleister jumped off the top rope and Cesaro freakishly caught him, threw him up, and then super uppercutted him. And that was amazing. But then you had Aleister Black win with Black Mass out of nowhere. It's going to be a new thing now. Give that match a B. I can't wait to see them go at it again. Next, you had Nikki Cross versus Alexa Bliss. Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss versus Bayley. Sorry, guys. Commentary kept mentioning Sasha. I was disappointed with this match because I expected Sasha and I didn't get her. And all night, they just kept talking about her commentary. But that's just commentary. But regarding the match itself, Nikki Cross and Alexa Alexa took more bumps than I thought she would. I thought she would just be at the corner all day and take all the credit at the end. But she actually took some good bumps. She had some passion behind every strike. Like, you can tell there's emotion now within the talent, and it was good. Bailey was super intense, but in the end, she comes up with the Macho Man, Randy Savage elbow, and destroys, I think it was Nikki. Nikki took the pin. Destroys Nikki with the elbow drop, and she got the retains. Nothing else. No, where I was anticipating a backstab from Alexa to Nikki, but nothing. So B-, just because it was a good wrestling match, but the story, you guys didn't build off of that. Just like majority of the other matches I already announced, no story. Anyway, next you had a match that excited the crowd with the last man standing match versus Bobby Lashley and Braun Strowman. My only note for this is that these behemoths were tossing each other everywhere. I sound like freaking Michael Cole. Who says behemoths? Anyway, they were tossing each other throughout the entire match. The only thing I remember was the end where Braun Strowman power slammed Lashley through that random wooden fortress they had, and Strowman walked out with the victory. Last man standing. B-. Next, you had the New Day versus Heavy Machinery and the Vegans. Vegans, I thought you would win. I thought you would retain. Heavy Machinery was the crowd favorite. Everybody wanted them to win. But, long story short, New Day won the title. Now they're, 6-time tag team champions? Alright, cool. You had a Heyman promo reminiscing about ECW. And then he started talking about his normal Paul Heyman crap, that he's the best. Brock Lesnar's the best. Blah, 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 blah. He's going to cash in. This is not a spoiler. Or am I working, you guys? I originally put a B, but now that I think about it, let's see. It's the same thing you've been saying for months, Paul. I'm tired of it. Ricochet versus AJ Styles. What a controversial ending for both sides. Two guys that are great talents, and you don't want either to lose, but somebody got to lose, and in this case, it was Ricochet. AJ Styles came up with the victory. I guess you can say clean. Yeah, with the Super Styles Clash, and I think that was it. Exciting spots everywhere. The club got involved a couple times, led to the victory for AJ Styles. But what's next for Ricochet? He didn't lose any credibility at all, because he was still showcasing that he had what it take to hang with those three guys, the club, AJ Styles. So I gave that match a solid B. Just a solid B. It's for being a good wrestling match and good storytelling, because this feud's not over. We're going to see this happen again. Next, you had Kevin Owens versus Dolph Ziggler. This was it. Blah, 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 blah. Boom! Stunner. In 15 seconds or so. That was it. So I gave the match a C+. I loved it. But Kevin Owens did a quick promo after, telling Shane McMahon same thing he said on the Go Home angle. You can kiss my ass for taking all the TV time. Blah, blah, blah. Nobody likes you. Kofi versus Samoa Joe. I gave that match C+. I'm actually taking back a lot of the things I said about Kofi. He was surprisingly defending a lot more than I expected, and they're booking him to win, but at the same time, I wanted Joe to win. So, Kofi won with just one single deadly Trouble in Paradise. I wanted to see Joe win, but Samoa Joe beat the living hell out of Kofi after. No cash-in from Brock, because we all know he cashed in on Seth, but that's what I anticipated from the previous videos. Anyway, gave the match a C. Thanks, Kofi. I can't wait till your reign to end. Main event. Corbin and Lacey versus Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. Seth and Becky surprisingly had great chemistry. They were doing the high spots you don't normally see. And to me, Lacey has improved dramatically. And Corbin just needs to go away. He has to go away. He's written all over him. Nobody wants to see him. Corbin hit the end of days on Becky Lynch, which was extremely controversial, and it was something that you don't see every single day. But the intergender wrestling is something that I would like to see on a WWE television a lot more often, rather than just sitting there and doing nothing. Sorry for all the I'm focusing on so much at once. So, end of the match, I thought it was a good pay-per-view up until this very moment, because I'm like, holy shit, okay, there's going to be some more stories, I love predictions and spoilers and speculations and all types of stuff, rumors, all that crap. So I'm like, okay, what's going to happen with Becky? She got end of day, the special move, and so Seth Rollins went off and beat the shit out of Corbin with the candlestick and the chair with 3 stomps. 1, 2, 3, match was over. I think less than a minute into it, Brock Lesnar's music hit, and I'm like, okay, this is where I hate the WWE for letting Brock win. I'm like, okay, they're gonna go about it one of 2 ways. Brock is just gonna come and win, which is the most likely was going to happen. Or I'm going to give my faith. I'm going to give my faith and hope to WWE. They're going to do the right thing and book their way out of this mess they created, because nobody wants to see Brock. What my idea, which I saw clear as day, which was the easiest thing to do, you could have had Becky Lynch hit Brock with like a chair, a candlestick or something to prevent the cash-in. She's right there. She got end of days, but she's the man. She should be able to help her man, save her man. And then you continue this man's man thing. Then you guys could probably sell some freaking t-shirts. But no. You guys decided to let Brock Lesnar stroll right in the ring, suplex fucking City, F5, 1, 2, 3, we got a new champ. Instead, you could have booked Becky to save Seth Rollins, which is what you guys have been doing with Corbin, saying that he can't do anything without Becky, and that's it. That's so easy. Seth Rollins retains, he leaves. That's it. You finish the night with another unsuccessful cash-in. And once again, what about this storyline that Stephanie McMahon was going to punish Brock Lesnar for embarrassing the Money in the Bank briefcase? Who cares now? It's gone. Whatever you do is irrelevant. If you guys try to reverse this stupid shit somehow, you're going to completely destroy the credibility of the Money in the Bank briefcase forever. Just like you guys tarnished the WWE Universal Championship. Now that my rant is over, thank you guys for listening. I cannot wait till October. I'm gonna have to check out tonight's show, Monday Night Raw. But definitely, thanks for the listen. Give me some feedback and fight for the fallen over Extreme Rules. Thanks.